Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
Nah, we're good. Let's ball.
Get your mind right.
Too slow. Let's do this.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
We always be ready. Keep coming. I keep coming. Hey, just keep rolling that up.
Now we're rolling.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yo, look at it. And one. Nice, baby. Fine, Tyrese.
let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today.
Good job, Pascal. Hey, hit me up.
Sweet.
Yeah, good pass, Rodney.
Ah,
Finish.
nice.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine on the wing, along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Indiana, they've got Turner. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Nash. And it's Halliburton in the point. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Now Ball. Kicks to Levine. This one for three. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. With the fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And the Bulls with possession. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Mathurin over Williams. And it's Mathurin missing. Turner with the steal. Chalk up two there.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And it's Nash missing. Turner with the steal. Siakam left side. Ball against Halliburton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Siakam.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away.
Vucevic.
Great effort.
First personal
And they've
foul.
also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First
Smitty, we
personal
know
foul.
the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
For Indiana.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
The first free throw is good.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
And he makes both free throws. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 4. Lets it go from 11. The Bulls with another miss. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Levine against Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Gets an open look and hits.
Siakam.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Passes it to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Indiana leading by 11. They've got Nash. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Clock at 6. Siakam inside. Working on Williams. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Caruso against Mathurin. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Tipped away. Levine kicks to Williams. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. the wing, Mathurin. Shoots from the elbow, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Out to White. Great look, but off the mark.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
The Pacers making a change here. Halliburton's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in for Alex Caruso. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
That's good from Ball.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Ball hits them both. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold, and I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in, but I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success, so I've got an open mind.
Now, here is Halliburton. Shoots over Ball. And it's Halliburton missing. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Cavaliers.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Back to Siakam. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Levine. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's Nash with the 3. Here's Siakam. Goes up again. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
He's gotten sharp at using his body to draw contact and getting to the line. Pascal takes advantage of reckless defense.
Throw good, Siakam. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nash. So it's Indiana in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
29.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Williams finds DeRozan. On the wing, Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone. And he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Speed and agility come together for Lonzo and result in a merciless full court play.
On the wing, Mathurin. Over DeRozan. The putback, and Turner stays with it. And the Pacers lead by 13.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Ball dishes to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what's impressive about Patrick Williams is the consistency from that range.
Yeah, and on top of being a great athlete, he's a good shooter, GA. And that includes at the free throw line. You just wish he'd get there a little more often.
That's good from Williams. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from White. Outside Turner. Back to Nash. Jacks up a 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. Back to DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. Out to White. Now the pass to DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go.
Substitution on the court.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Alex Caruso. Levine's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Kobe White. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Nash. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Turner in its center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Got a piece of it. Mathurin against Ball. Oh, they get it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Bulls trail by 6. And here is Ball. Levine with it. Halliburton picks him up. Halliburton against Levine. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to Nash. On the wing, Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. That shot off the mark. Nice D from DeRozan.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Over the last several years, DeRozan has made a more concerted effort to be a facilitator, and it's paid dividends.
Here's Siakam. Here's Turner. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And the Pacers lead by 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan against Mathurin. Here's Siakam. Good, nice job down low. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
When Pascal is locked in, it helps his whole team. His energy is infectious.
DeRozan against Mathurin. Williams passes to Vucevic. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Pacers.
All right, fans, who wants a free T-shirt?
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And here's Nash outside. Rebound by Williams.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big-time shot maker. Give him the rock.
Siakam finds Embiid. Siakam against Williams. Back to Nash. Passes it to Siakam. Here's Turner. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Here's DeRozan. He can't get that one. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 5. Halliburton right side. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And Indiana making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. White's checked in. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge.